Guys, welcome to Dow Jones Futures. I'm going to do a little morning session here. I'm going to go over what went down since last night, since we did have a lot of price action. And then I'm going to discuss what I'm looking potentially for some setups today, Friday, November 14th. So we're on a 15-minute chart. 48.52 was a target I had in mind. Uh, I think I posted it at least October 26th or 7th, that last week of October, if not earlier. It was derived from a bull flag, and from where we broke out, the number came out to about 48.52. From there, we have sold down over 135 points at this point. So I low key do wish I entered a short here. I didn't really get any setup. If we peaked above and had a failed breakout, a little liquidity sweep above, it could have gave me something. On the downside, we did test this level right here many times. 1, 2, 3, 4 right here. And this fifth one right here was a chance to short underneath. And then if not, the back test here could have been shorted as well. We had two back tests here, really trying to trap the longs, trying to catch some moves over here. So from there, we sold down. Yesterday, Thursday, we pretty much waterfalled all the way down. This back test didn't provide much of a bounce, and then we sold from there at 12:30. This level right here did not provide any bounce at all. We back tested it from the bottom and sold again into overnight session, where we finally settled on this very important zone. I'm going to show you on a 45-minute chart real quick. Actually, let's go to 2 hour real quick just to show you. I've shown the last video too, but I think this is really cool to see in live action some of the ways I get my levels and zones. You can clearly see this was a rejection here, and then we popped above on a Sunday, back tested it from above, came down and provided a direct test here, a clear fail breakdown, easy money, our favorite setup on the Halloween. And then from there, we tried to reclaim it Monday morning, but then we didn't get past and above it. So that was a reclaim setup that never triggered. The real better setup was the dip and recovery down here. We came back to test it again November 5th before setting some new lows. And then we came back and consolidated on Monday before popping above, setting a new high, hitting my target, and then we came back there. That provided a bounce for us before selling down. So now let's get into how this was a good short. We had one more final bounce here, multiple bounces. We bounced to here again this morning around 12:30 midnight. One could short after that bounce below the lowest low. So over here, always, as usual, shorts are trappy. If you can wait and be patient for a trap, that's usually best. In this case, you had multiple traps. You had the initial trap here trying to recover the level. We sold a little bit, kind of like a back test here that would make people think it's ready to puke. In reality, we retested that zone one more time around 4 a.m. before finally selling. So that's what we're looking at over there. Bear with me 1 second, guys. Um, from there, we sold down at this level, not much of a reaction, but we did back test it. So now I'm looking at a reclaim of this level, potentially to go higher. Wasn't really seeing anything here that would make me go long. If I really looked at the levels more, I could possibly find something, but for now, I do like what I'm looking at. I'm gonna just delete this reclamation now because we're not focused on that anymore. This is still a clear back test up here, and this is the first back test here. So if this is my first target now, so we're probably going to hit that at some point, whether it's directly now after we reclaim this level, or ideally maybe we can lose this low and set up a failed breakdown, or at the very least test this important level before coming back up. So now what are my setups? Again, I said the reclaim of this level is something of interest. The reclaim of this level is definitely of interest. On the downside, a direct test of this level right here. Otherwise, ideally, I'd love to lose this low, maybe as low as this minor level, or tag this level major zone, and then come back up and recover this bigger zone. That should be an awesome long today. Otherwise, we'll be doing more selling. And then I'd be looking at any of these major levels for some bounces. But realistically, the failed breakdown of this Friday low from last week is looking like the sweet spot. So if we can get down here, that'd be great. But if we don't, this zone right here is of major interest. We've been selling nonstop. I would say, let's look at a 2 hour chart. Like I mentioned already, 130 points sell since we hit my target on Wednesday morning. So in 48 hours, we've been nonstop selling. The RSI is fairly oversold. It has definitely room for more though, so I never worry about that. So let's see what we can get. Good luck today, guys.